Hello, and welcome back to the Weaver Chronicles, where you have me, the StoryWeaver, keeper of Scribbles and Weaver Tales, to bring you an exciting episode once more of Into the Aether with my ensemble of players, JC, Amber, Lane, and Ashley. We know we didn't stream on Monday, and we apologize, but hey, life happens. With that being said, time to take it once more around the board where my players can tell you where you can find them for and we lost somebody. No! Oh, this is travesty.
Hunter, can you see Liliana right now?
No, her camera is off.
Yeah, you gotta click that. You gotta click that little red camera.
My camera's on.
Her camera, if it's red for you, click it.
There we go. I don't know what happened there.
Discord does that sometimes. It'll just like disable people's cameras and you have to go click it. It's like you have disabled this, and it's like, no, I didn't.
It's like, no, yeah, I didn't. Don't call me a liar.
Yeah, it said it crashed, and so I had to reload everything, and I was like,
oh, no. Oh, great. No. We'll get this right eventually.
No, we won't.
We probably won't.
Clap again, and then you can pick it back up on the stream. You can just cut off that part.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. I didn't. Okay. Hey, welcome back to Into the Aether with the StoryWeaver. Thank you once again for tuning in to the Weaver Chronicles, where we have my ensemble of players ready to rock, to roll, and to get in to the Aether once more, as we are in episode 3. So, go ahead, guys. We'll start with Amber. Tell them where they can find you, what you do, how's your day going, whatever you want to tell them.
Well, day's going good now because we're back together once again. You can find me at @AGoolsbyPhoto on Instagram if you want to see anything. It's still work in progress, but I'm super excited to be exploring my favorite passion of photography, a little, step by step. So, yeah. There you go. That's all.
Nice. Lane, aka Illumi, which, by the way, Amber, if you don't remember, that is the I'm gonna call it her persona, calm and cautious, Kvara. Now we go to the ever smiling, ever enthusiastic, full of energy, just cannot. What? What is going on?
Contain?
Okay, never mind. We're good. Sorry. For some reason, I think I just heard the live stream catch up to where we was. Boy. It's gonna be a rough one, folks. But third episode, third time's the charm, right?
Man, I wish you'd have started over again.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't do that.
I hope that it didn't catch. I'm the only one who just noticed it, that's all. Anyways, elude me! Go ahead. AKA Lane. Let the people
Hi, I'm
know where
Lane.
you can find them. Find you.
I'm also known as Lane Greatson or Greatson. Right now I'm streaming on Kick. I stream World of Warcraft. I might start streaming some Final Fantasy 14. And I might also dip into some Twitch eventually. But right now it's just Kick, and it is Greatson. That's me. Hello.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I actually tuned in last night to his Final Fantasy 14 stream. And I gotta say...
Disappointed.
Well, he didn't, do any voices with, characters taught. But hey, everybody takes their own, everybody does their own bit.
I usually don't even read it. I usually just skip it, if I'm being honest.
And you know what? Maybe that's what the people want.
Can't even read.
Can you even read?
What's
No.
going on with your glasses?
It's just one of those days.
Right. Okay. Next up, Ashley, aka Liliana. Tell us
Hello.
where they can find you.
I am an enigma, and you cannot find me. But you know what you can find is Ducky. His Ducky Please, and he is on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube, probably on Kick, and he is fantastic. Mostly does fighting games, sometimes JRPGs.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed.
I'll be right back.
Last but certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Zexion, aka JC.
Thank you. I play as Aaron Whitebrown in our current campaign. I'm the Paladin. And you can find me on Twitch and YouTube at Zexion, with 2 I's, 3 N's. I play a variety of games right now. I'm playing World of Warcraft, but I expand my horizons to play other games. That's me. Hi, I'm Jason. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you for that introduction, JC, aka Aaron Whitebrow. Now, before we switch it over to the game and stop this crazy talk scene, I got to announce some new subscribers to the Weaver Chronicles. As I get to them, there it is. I was looking for it. Couldn't find it there for a second. Whew. All right. So, I believe. So while we were gone, we've had 3 new subscribers, 3 new Doodles
Whoa.
to the Weaver Chronicles. That is Corey Inslin. That is a good friend of mine. She actually does some Twitch streaming and such and gaming on YouTube as well. I'll share a link in the description of where you can find her and watch her and her games and such and entertainment. Gonna be doing the same for all my wonderful players here in the future. Next we have Master Richard. Master Richard, welcome to the Weaver Chronicles. We hope you enjoy being a doodle and seeing what all the A.E.T.H.E.R has in store for you. last but not least, we have Moons, all lowercase letters. So thank you, new Doodles. Welcome to the Weaver Chronicles. Please find us over at the Great Book on Discord, where we can properly upgrade you to be a Doodle, where we've been having a bit of discussion when it comes to the benefits of being a Doodle compared to a Scribble. As a Doodle, you'll get behind the scenes kind of information of where you'll see images and character work that is displayed, if it's not displayed in the live stream beforehand and before even the edited version goes out. We're also thinking that you, Doodles, can get this raw, and we lost Amber. There we go. And she's back.
Welcome back.
Discord
You gotta
problems
start
again.
over now.
No.
You make up your mind, Amber.
We're going. Last but not least, as for me, StoryWeaver and the Weaver Chronicles, you can find me over at the Weaver Chronicles on Facebook. You can find me on Kick at StoryWeaver, capital S, capital W, one word. And of course, you can find me over at Weaver Chronicles on YouTube. So, with that being said, you can also join us on our Discord server at the Great Book. Description will be put in, the link to the server will be put in the description in the future, where you can join us and be a part of the Great Book, inscribed into great tales for the future. But that is enough talk, and it is finally time to get to the game, so we have no more technical difficulties, hopefully. After a quick transition, once more.
A few moments later.
One eternity later. I'm running out of time cards, SpongeBob.
I'm dying.
Wait, don't die!
We said technical difficulties. That's not a part of it.
Ugh. There we go.
It is if he's a robot.
I'd hope not.
Okay. So, last we left off into the Aether, we had Kevara, Illumi, Liliana, and Aaron continue their journey inside the festival, trying to acquire as... Whoa. Sorry. Well, yes, I can still say that. Acquire as many tokens as possible in order to become the beta testers for the NetScape's brand new technology known as the A.E.T.H.E.R. Upon their traversing into getting tokens, they were able to acquire 2 tokens, the Test of Strength and the Test of Constitution. After having some, let's just say some downtime in a sense, they met some interesting characters who acted to be rough and tumble type characters. However, with Illumi's charismatic personality, just couldn't bring themselves to hassle the party much further. But that does not mean that there are others at this festival who would not hassle in order to get ahead in this competition. And so, it seems as if this rough and tumble group had actually given misinformation to another group. And when that happened, confronted this group as they had a conflict. Illumi doesn't do well with conflicts. Not when it's his friends. As he quoted last time, they're in this book, therefore they are my friends. So, one of the group members punched Tom in the face, Illumiat had it, and threw an acid splash concoction that he brewed, that he just had on hand, at the guy. Upon that happening, a glitch scenario happened, and literally all of time stood still as the party was then transported to this strange world where it was these golden cobwebs, this variety of colored lights that just seemed to be energy itself wrapping around the webs, and this strange effect of that they find out later that if they drop something over the edge, it just repeats and repeats from above to below and back again. But in this new realm, they had encountered strange creatures, strange little chaotic energy creatures that were a living glitch in of itself. Which begs the question, hello, StoryWeaver, these guys are humans. How did you expect them to live? Well, so happened that these creatures were able to attack the party and afflict them with immense, immeasurable pain. But somehow that pain, that bite, whatever those creatures did, it effectively messed with our party's code in a way. And they transformed in an entirely different new person with different abilities that were not in their in their repertoire before. That's the best words I can come up with that. Upon that, they defeated all the glitch creatures, only to then summon something much greater and much more powerful. However, with the combined efforts of the party, they were able to defeat this much larger glitch energy monster. However, at the very end of the battle, Aaron Whitebrow was very close of meeting his end in this strange world. However, with the sacrifices of Liliana, the healing powers of Kevara, and with Whitebrow and with Aaron's own healing powers, he was able to stay alive, defeat the monster, and in the silence, a voice beckoned or erupted onto the scene. Well done. Perhaps you have what it takes to survive the impending peril. And be warned, for the Dark Prince reunion is at hand. And with that, a giant blast of white, hot white light exploded in the center of this world, where it whited out everything, where the party had to take their eyes away if they are blinded by the light. And in this moment, I need our very first roll of the night to be a wisdom saving throw from all of you.
Got it, boss.
I'm not very wise, dog. Huh.
Ooh.
11.
Yeah, I'm winning.
One second. There we go.
Oh,
Perfect.
we'll survive.
Okay. So, after the light disperses, you find yourself back at the festival. Back in the same scenario, except Liliana, you are not grappled by the two men. And it appears, Illumi, that the man who is affected by your concoction has no burns, no marks, no elongated face. It shows signs of acid being splashed onto him.
Yet.
And it seems as if the previous encounter that you just experienced never happened. And it's been erased from your minds. The only thing that stands of that moment, or stays in your minds in that moment, Aaron, the information I DM'd you, that stays in your mind.
Okay.
Everyone else, you have forgotten everything that happened in that world, or even that there was a world. Your transformation, your abilities, everything. For in the moment when you come back, for the moment that when you come back, the security object head comes up with his assistant and says, "Is there a problem here?" And as the Australian guy was grabbing hold of Tom, he's like, no, it's all good. This is not Australian. Good day, mate. No, it's all good here. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, no, it's all good here. He's just having a bit of a chat. That's all. All right. Try to keep your hands to yourself. As you were. And he walks away. And so does the other group.
Oh, what tent are we gonna go into next? Oh,
Well, we were heading for this here blue one.
The blue one. Yeah, I think we were just going straight down the line.
I'm gonna start making my way towards it.
Amber, everything okay?
My Wi-Fi just decided to. So I have no idea what's going on right now.
Well, you better figure it out.
Shut up.
Do you want to restart your computer?
we can wait.
No, my computer's fine. It's just, unfortunately, we tried the, what is it, that AT&T fiber, and it's being finicky, but it's also been storming out all day. So,
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, worst case scenario, I'll go on hotspot. I'm not worried about it, but I'm hoping it'll stay going. Because it's, yeah, my computer's been just fine. It's just, it keeps getting kicked off the internet. So I'm just like, okay, I cry.
You're disrupting
Every day.
class, okay?
Lane,
Be nice, Lane.
I will pull up Lane with my bat. Swing, swing. Anyways. Okay.
The bad guys
Sorry.
left. The bad guys left. And now we're trying to get over to this here blue tent. Ma'am.
I'm getting reloaded into Roll20, sorry.
It's okay.
Test.
Shame.
Show up late to
Shame,
class and you
shame.
don't have your materials with you.
I have my materials with me, thank you very much. Fine, everything's fine.
I'm just gonna mark that off of your attendance real quick.
I can mark my foot off in your butt if you want to shut up.
You keep talking, we're gonna take away one of your good noodle stars.
Yeah. Alrighty. We making our way to the oh. Okay, she's fine. Oh, oh boy.
Hold on, wait for it. Nope.
You might as well just get that hotspot going.
Yep.
It's okay.
I lost my blue crayon.
I got a purple one.
Should we take it to
Eat it.
be right back or just kind of press on?
Be right back real quick.
Okay, let's
Give her a second to get set up.
yeah, let's just go back be right back for a second.
You should put out a post while we're be right back in the Discord so that all of our subscribers and stuff get an extra ping saying, hey, we started.
Line, you got me confused, man. What is going on?
What?
You and this beef you got going on. What's happening?
It wasn't beef. It was
You
just.
got me curious, man.
It wasn't beef. It was a conversation, and that's it.
Is it something I'm involved with?
No.
Okay.
It was literally a conversation about stuff that has nothing to do with anybody.
Okay, I ain't worried about it then.
Let's put on some
Smooth jazz.
put on some music. Not too loud.
I'm gonna munch on some Doritos.
I was
On
eating
the
all
crayon.
this smoking pig.
Color pencil.
This Cool Ranch. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not too loud. I like how
Could have
Kid
some.
stays up to date with where I am in the stream. Which, I mean, YouTube is like, because you can go forward to like, you know, it just shows you like it's at 2 minutes less than what we're at right now.
I had some barbecue Doritos earlier. They were pretty good.
Barbecue Doritos. I've only ever had the Flamin' Hot, the holy crap. My
They're good.
favorite are the sweet and sour ones.
I like the sweet chili ones as well.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
More like belongs in the trash. Hey, welcome back.
Okay. Hotspot is connected, secured, everything. Oh, I'm gonna be making a phone call in the morning. Anyways, hello. Hopefully this is the last of the issues. Anyways. Whew. Sure I'm reloaded back where I need to be. Sorry, guys.
Unacceptable.
Stacey, shut up.
Echo intensifies.
Suddenly entered a cave.
Is it still on?
It was for a second.
Okay. Yeah. I've got to I've got it hotkey to the one not on the number pad but up above because I'm like I never use that one and then after doing that it made me realize how much you gotta use you put exclamation point. I'm like, oh, this was a mistake. I should probably hotkey it to 3. I never do a hashtag or a pound sign. But in the works, got a plan. All right, we're back. We're good.
Here.
I'm ready.
Okay, we're gonna go back to it. Okay. Okay. So we heading towards the blue tent.
Indeed, we are.
I suppose.
Alrighty. Okay. So, who is the first to enter the blue tent?
I went in first last time. I'll let somebody else go.
I'll go first. Why not?
Okay. So, Aaron, as you open the flap to this tent, inside is an entire forest.
Interesting. Hey, do y'all see this greenery in there?
Very pretty.
I'm just gonna be like opening it, looking in, closing back and looking out, and then like real close to the ground to where like the concrete or whatever's on the ground and meets the forest. And
I've never seen forests on TV.
I think this is artificial grass. Or...
I don't know. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right. I'm gonna take that Aaron takes the lead on this. As you enter, you hear pretty close beside you. It took you that long to.
Lee.
Hi.
I want to look at the grass.
I've never felt grass before.
I need a heart pill or something. Golly, this man. Hi, how are you doing?
Be friends with Illumi.
Man, you need to work on your entrance, man. You about scared the snot out of me.
Apologies, but being stealthy and sneaky is kind of my thing.
Congratulations.
What you see before you is a long black-haired woman. She looks to be about in her 20s, about you'd say about 28. She has a very athletic figure, with great assets. And she seems to adorn herself kind of in what you would describe as kind of wilderness clothing, in a way to make it more of what I'm trying to say being like ranger clothing.
You know, now that you've now I got a good look at you, I think I can hi, Aaron.
I just
Nice to meet
smacked him on the back so he'll like quit stuttering.
Is he always like this?
I'm afraid so.
Well, don't worry, honey. You're not the first that's been. How you say it? Cat has your tongue at my presence.
It was very painful.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
Hmm.
Well, I mean, we were around a big cat earlier, so
I actually had his tongue.
yeah.
You were in
Had
his
more than
stomach.
his tongue.
Ah, so you've already been to the Strong Man.
He had a pretty cat. It was fluffy.
It's a wonderful creature, really friendly.
I know, right?
So, how did you have, unless that's also an expression that you had the Strong Man's cat, Fluffy's tongue?
Oh, he swallowed me.
Whole.
Really?
Yeah, I
Whole,
got
you
out
say? Wow. You. Fluffy doesn't usually act like that. Did you do something?
I mean, I tried to pet him.
It's never been that bad with strangers. In any case,
He's still my friend.
allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alana. Welcome to the test of dexterity.
It's an
All right.
honor to meet you.
It's my pleasure to meet you.
Hi, I'm Illumi.
Nice to meet you, Illumi. Save your pleasantries for later. Trust me, your flattery will not be getting you the token. As she kind of takes it, has the token in between her fingers. And what you can see is, once again, this is a golden token with a female that looks to be a bit ninja.
All right, so what do we have to do for this here test?
Well, for the test of dexterity, in order to prove you're worthy to go into the Aether, sometimes it's not about strength, and sometimes it's not about constitution. I'm sure you've been to Sadar at this point, yes?
Been to the
He
red
was on the
tent and the
way.
green tent.
And what did you learn from Sadar and the Strong Man?
Oh, me and the strong man, we were gonna go hit a pump later.
Right.
I learned that it's important to remain calm.
As it is. It is important. I'll take the pump being that you learned about brotherly strength. Or strength comes.
The saliva, something like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
get some protein together, have a good workout session, exchange stories. It was a good time.
I thought he said something about strength from friends.
Yes. That's exactly it,
Yeah,
Lumi.
I mean,
Strength comes from numerous sources. In this test of dexterity, you can either go as a group, or you can choose one candidate. But the test, you had to find me in this forest and successfully take the token.
are y'all nimble at all? Any y'all pretty nimble or?
I am
I
not
wouldn't.
very agile.
I'm capable, but not really nimble. Sounds like this might be a group activity, unless Miss Kevara.
I could give it a try. With
Are
my
you of
props.
the agile variety?
Not very.
Can you do a flip?
No.
Maybe we should do this together then.
That is probably a swell idea.
All right, then. As you can see, This is a very large forest. You'll have to use your skills of tracking and your skills of stealth. Because while you're trying to find me, I'll be trying to find you. And I'll be trying to take these, as she pulls out 4 blue flags. If I am
Okay.
able to successfully take your flag, you're done. The individual member, that is. Whoever has a flag is still in the game to try and take the token. If I take all your flags, you lose.
All right.
Sounds like a plan. What are the rules with the flags?
Well, they have to be visible.
Okay.
Will you have the coin visible?
I'll have it visible, yes, but I won't tell you where.
Okay.
So, are we ready to begin?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let's
ready.
do it.
Very well. With a snap of her fingers, the entire stage goes dark. And then after 10 seconds, the lights come back on and she's gone.
So, what's the plan?
Can I do a perception check to look for?
I assume it'd be best to stick together.
I would also like to do a perception check.
To see if we can get any trace of where she might have gone.
If you're trying to find a trace of where she has gone, you'll have to roll a survival. But perception will give you a lookabout.
Could I roll both?
You have to choose one.
Okay. Then I have rolled survival, and I rolled.
Rolled survival.
Very good, Aaron.
I didn't see anything.
Oof. That was a bad roll. That was actually a very good roll. Never mind. What am I talking about?
What are you talking about?
It was on my screen. It was crooked, and it looked like it was 6, but I guess it was not 6.
Okay. With this being said,
Oh, I rolled the wrong one.
I'm going to
ignore
get
that.
each of you to...
I rolled a nature, not a survival.
Okay. All right. I'm going to get each of you to roll me initiative. Remember to click your token and then click initiative.
Initiative. Nice. I'm on fire tonight.
Okay.
I'm trying. I don't see it.
Got that 18 initiative.
Oh, wait, hold on. I mean, we'll keep those numbers, but I just now had to manually add them because I forgot to remove your turns from the encounter. Sorry. Okay, Aaron is in.
For some reason, my initiative didn't add my dex, but it's fine.
Did it not?
Oh. No, it did. It did. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I rolled a 5 for my initiative for all the Spotify listeners.
I got a 9.
Spotify.
Wherever you're putting it.
It was a 10. Not bad.
Okay, Illumi, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 9.
Okay. Liliana?
Also a 9.
Okay, so who has the higher dex? You, Liliana, or you, Illumi?
I have a +1. So I guess me.
You have a plus. What do you have, Liliana?
You're
You have
muted.
a
0.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So let's go back to your rolls here. So we're going to start with JC, Aaron, for his survival. And then I am going to roll something for her. Okay. JC, Aaron, as you're trying to look for any trace of her, nothing.
She must have rolled high, huh?
I did roll high. Very happy. I mean, devastated, terrible. It's an awful thing to do. Kevara, with your survival, definitely for if Aaron is not picking up something, you were definitely not picking up anything. Illumi, same thing. Not entirely sure where she went. And then
He rolled so high on nature, he got distracted by a flower.
He did. Yeah. It's just a beautiful flower.
I don't know why I am. What is it? I'm blanking on the word. I don't know why I am good in nature. I have no idea why.
You're secretly a druid.
Okay. She has taken her
I
turn.
remember checking
First
it.
up is Kevara.
Proficient. That's the word. I don't know why I'm proficient in nature.
So what I can describe you is that there is a dirt path in front of you. There is a tree to your left, and there are rocks on your right. And as you try to look out further, you can see that it's just kind of more trees on the left, and on the right, the rocks. The foliage on the right, it becomes bushes, but you just see kind of a straight path.
Let's see. Alright, so then I'll turn back to everybody after looking around and be like, okay, so how do we want to handle the flags? And I'll like hold it up and say they have to stay visible. So are we gonna each just like same position?
I'm gonna stuff it down my shirt and have like the little corner sticking out.
Do any of y'all got any like rope or duct tape on you at all?
If I have duct tape, it's gonna be used in a way that you will not like. Mr.
So-
Cat got your tongue.
Shouldn't we
As
be
long as-
hiding?
as
She
long
said
as it's
we
visible.
needed like stealth.
I'll see her. Do you?
Coin from her.
That don't mean she don't see us.
I think if we stick together, it doesn't really matter, right? She can't take all our flags at once, right?
Don't know. She disappeared as easily as she can. She can manipulate this tent. We're kind of already at a disadvantage.
What if we just get our old pal here, Lumi, to throw some acid just on these trees? She's
the way
most
to do it.
likely in the trees.
I don't want to hurt the trees.
Come on,
They didn't do anything wrong.
they're not really providing any oxygen other than in this tent, though.
Kevara, roll me a d20. Straight d20.
Alright. This is Where's it at? Where'd it go? There it is.
Natural 20. No.
It is a 7.
It's weird. You don't. I mean, you like nature, but Aaron saying that, like, kind of, just a little bit, gets on your skin about it, and it's strange.
It's just like in the back of the mind right now. Anyways, so I'll tie my flag around my wrist. That way it's like there for the ease of movement. And then I'll just kind of look around and see, like, do you guys think she could have gone near the rocks, or was she went deeper into the brush? If she's in the trees, then maybe she's in the brush. Is that where we all want to go?
I'd say it's a good way to start.
I might as well.
I go where you go.
As we make our way there, though, I'm gonna have like my back face to the group, so I'm watching behind us and to the side.
I would like to be extra like perceptive of the middle since he's got the back.
Okay. So, with the marching order established, Kevara, you are the first who gets to move.
Okay.
Which I know that's kind of hard without a map and everything, but theory of the mind, you are the first of your group because it is your turn. You can choose when to move and such like that.
Okay. So yeah, then I will take off, just leisurely pace, starting off towards the rest of the brush and the shrubs and everything else. Yeah. So let's go. If we end up staying stagnant, she's going to end up trying to grab all of our flags with relative ease. So, onward and upward. Okay.
Let's go.
And then with that, I end my turn.
As you move up, Kevara, at the end of your stretch, there is a fork in the road. Path that goes left, path that goes right. The left path seems to be foliaged with trees on the left and right, while on the right you have what is a canyon. But that's for your knowledge. Illumi.
Hi.
Your turn.
I'm just gonna walk up to Kevara and just follow her.
Is there an act? What would your action be? What would you
I
like
mean,
your
I
action
could-
to be?
I could look around, I guess. It's a perception check.
You could.
That I shall perceive something, maybe.
Okay. Illumi. You swear, as you're swiveling your head, there was a pebble that just dropped from the top of the canyon into the chasm below.
Which did you say that was right, or
The right path.
Yeah, I was right.
I think we should go left. No, I'm just kidding. We should go right.
It's whatever you wanted.
I think I saw some movement.
Okay.
Her playing a trick.
I'm assuming that's going to be the end of your turn, Illumi.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Unless I start just aciding all the trees,
Liliana.
Trees.
Joining up with everybody, continuing, like, he's kind of going more towards the right, so kind of staying with everybody. I guess I'll do a perception check as well.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay. As you're looking around, you're not really seeing anything really to confirm what Illumi just said.
So
That
what did
could
you
either
see?
mean two things. Either she was there and she's moved on, or she
Hold
is
on.
staying there.
100, 800, 601. No? Okay.
No,
Interesting.
that one goes over my head.
Okay, fine. I end my turn.
Ah, I hate that. I don't know the joke.
It's not a joke, it's a commercial. It's one
Right.
of the ones that, like, when it goes on, you're just like, 6014. It's okay. I'm old.
Is that like the J.G. Wentworth commercial? Is that like
Yeah.
similar to that?
J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
That would have got her. We would have been able to find her.
you gotta
Oh,
say
we
Red
could've done Red
Robin.
Robin.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could have
you
said
go.
Red Robin. Yum.
Even the
Yum.
classic Marco Polo. Come on.
And there's also the
That means it's up to you,
famous,
JC.
as I move, if we move our turn to Aaron, the famous Ted 2 move. It's like, all right, nobody can resist not singing to this song. And it's Sweet Caroline.
Yep.
See, no one can resist.
Well, I am gonna keep moving along with the group as well, and I'm gonna have my head on the swivel, looking around, and then I heard that. Then once Lumi said something about that pebble dropped, and we should go right. I look over there, and then I roll a survival check.
There you
to
go.
see.
While you were doing that, I unfortunately have to step away for 1 second. I'm not gonna go to be right back, but gotta step away.
What's your survival role?
It is.
What that roll do?
Ooh.
Oh no!
Ooh. You know
Uh,
what? Maybe I can roll again and he won't notice.
Don't think that's how that works, my man.
Quiet.
go to settings, delete chat.
There we go.
You accidentally double click. That's what it was. You take the higher roll.
All right, we'll just play it. We'll play it off.
Y'all have fun with that.
It's totally not on stream or anything.
Y'all ain't gonna say nothing, right?
No.
I'm not talking to
Stevie
y'all.
Wonder, I didn't
I'm
see
talking to the other people. Not y'all. Or y'all. So how's everybody doing tonight in chat? Good, yeah?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, I see you over there waving. Appreciate it. You know,
I
the
was
fact
here,
that
like,
the fact that Hunter has his roll 20 not in dark mode makes me very uncomfortable.
Hunter's just a ray of sunshine, and that's okay.
I just I've had my phones on dark mode for the last like 5 years. I couldn't imagine not being
dude,
in
it was
dark
an
mode.
option.
he's an anomaly in the system.
Yeah, he sure is that.
But we still love him nonetheless.
He lives in an anemone.
Anemone.
An anemone.
He must
I
feel
learned
bad.
from last time and brought a coloring book.
No one's watching.
Oh.
I just checked. Not even my sister. Not even my sisters.
Where'd you check at?
YouTube. I didn't check any of the
I would check,
other
but
platforms.
I check, but my phone. I don't want to touch my phone and mess up the hotspot. I've watched the Wi-Fi router from the other desk. It has gone out 3 more times since I've hopped on hotspot, and I'm like, what?
You should have got that Spectrum.
Well, this is like honestly, I'll be real. We've had AT&T for like 3 or 4 years now. I've only ever had 3 problems out of AT&T, and that they were all
Hey, I'm
not.
actually going to
They
take
weren't
it
on
to
our.
be right back, and we'll be right back. I had to make dinner.
All right, we'll be right back.
Had to make dinner. So
I mean, what kind of dinner you making? Is that like a 2-minute dinner or like a 30-minute dinner? How long is this be right back gonna be, man?
I've always
Ashley
had
just starts
AT&T.
pouring out the A1. A1 pouring the A1.
Damn it.
I've also had AT&T my whole life, and ours absolutely sucked. We never got even a megabyte upload or
Well, I mean,
download.
like I said, we've only ever had 3 issues out of them. One was when a squirrel chewed the like outer part that we connect into the hub with in the up there. We've had that issue, and then somebody who was new to the job accidentally unplugged us from the other connection somewhere up there close to the grocery store. And there was one other issue, and I can't remember what it is because it was like years ago. I think it was when we were moving. They were taking a minute to get out here. But other than that, this is the first this is new, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest how new fiber is, but right now it's just kind of.
It's new to the area, that's for sure.
I say it's iffy. Like if it
Fiber
keeps
is some of the
going.
best stuff you can get.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I
I
just
mean,
got
when
a good
we
old Spectrum.
Yeah, me
like
too.
whenever we first had fiber, it's been great. It's been wonderful, but then now one of our TV in the living room does not connect to the internet to save its life. It's I don't know what that whole situation is. I've rebooted it, reset it, everything. And then now this is a new problem. So I have no earthly idea. If it happens again, then they're getting a phone call and I'm probably just going to switch back to whatever because that's for something they're supposed to be so good. Why did I lose service so many times unless it's the storms? That's the only other thing I can think of is the storms.
I mean, it very well could be. I was out like
Yeah.
all night last night working.
So
It
it
was
was a
pretty bad.
monsoon half the day. God. But nonetheless, glad you are okay from working out in this crud all night.
You know, after I do what I need to do, I just get back in the truck and I drive. Like it's mostly wrecks that I go to whenever it's raining super hard.
Because nobody can drive in this weather.
Exactly.
Nobody can drive, period. It don't matter what the weather is.
So I got there. I checked out. I checked and made sure everybody was all right. It was a head-on collision, but it wasn't fast. It was like they were going like 30 miles an hour, something like that. And it was an older lady, and I suspect that she was just following the other girl's headlight. Like she was watching her headlights, and then she kind of drove into her.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think happened. But they were both fine. Just one had a little light chest pain, and the other one was just disoriented. Nobody even went to the hospital. And
They were
once
supposed to.
everything was fine and the medics got there and the police got there, I was like, all right, I'm just going to go sit in the truck till the wreckers get here. And that's what I did.
We had somebody what is it, run off the road run off the road and off the like railroad tracks in like somewhere yesterday while we were headed to a buddy of mine's house. like we pulled up and like there's police cars on either side, and then the wrecker was in the middle, and then there was nothing there, and then they left shortly after, and I'm like, what is going on? I check our like city's Facebook page, and they're like, somebody ran off the tracks, and I'm like, why were they on the tracks in the first place? Our cars stay on the road. You don't
some
need them on the
cars,
tracks.
some cars are meant to be on the train tracks for cleaning them.
Yeah, but I don't think it was one of those because they said like they ran off, and because I've seen those vehicles before, so I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I'm just here.
Probably just some teenagers doing stupid stuff.
That sounds about right, honestly.
Covers all the bases.
Then my husband proceeded to give me half a heart attack while we were driving down the road to said friend's house.
What'd he do?
He was driving in the monsoon like it was perfectly fine weather, driving like 50, 60 miles an hour and hitting and hydroplaning left and right. And I'm like, dude, I still pay for this car. Can you not?
I'm saying I ain't interested in driving fast anymore.
Well, homie also drives in Atlanta a lot, so
He's probably used to it.
he's like, oh, I'm a pro, and I'm like, my heart is not.
I feel that.
Like I know I
feel
have a lead foot sometimes, but whew,
No one is raining.
no. Like I had to drive in the weather similar to that to go to a doctor's appointment at like 7 a.m. and it's still dark out at 7 a.m. And I was just like, I don't want to go to the doctor anymore. I want to go
I'm
home.
fine. I'm not sick anymore.
I'm tired of digging these holes, Grandpa.
That's too dang bad.
I was coming back from Miami about 2 years ago, and I was planning on leaving in the morning. But one of the guys I was working with was like, he's like, "Oh, let's just leave tonight, and you drive halfway, I'll drive halfway." Well, needless to say, he didn't drive at all. So I drove from 7 o'clock at night to 8 o'clock in the morning from Miami to the house.
Jesus.
And about halfway through, it was raining so bad we were going like 20 miles an hour on the interstate,
Oh,
and it was dark and it was awful.
I feel you, man.
ugh.
Were you like the newer man though compared to him, or is it just he?
I was the boss.
What?
Yeah.
Rip.
Why'd
No,
you
that's
just
when you
tell
pull
him to do
over
it?
and you're like, "Hey, it's your turn."
Yeah, you should just be like, "Hey, I'm the man in charge here. You drive."
Well, it was my truck too, so if he happened to
Oh,
wreck it,
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I would rather sit in the car with my husband in the rain than have to make the 4-hour trek that we made one year to Gatlinburg for a camp. Like I'd rather go sit through the rain again.
I don't
Used to
mind the rain. I
traveling.
just don't want to work in it or drive in it.
Working in it's fine where I work because then there's that magical moment where somebody hits a power pole and then I'm sitting there making money.
And then on my side of the job, it's they hit a power pole, and then I'm out there for 3 hours waiting for a power company to come fix it.
We've sent our best people.
We've sent our best.
They're currently looking into the problem. I love it when, like, so I've seen this happen before where the fire truck gets there first and tells them what's going on. So when you call the power company, it's just like a tree is down in your area. But then the power company actually gets there and they're just like, no, it didn't. No, it's not. That's totally not a tree that we've been warned about 47 times. That didn't happen. Somebody hit the power pole.
I'm
So
waiting for that
the
to happen
tree is
with one of our
immediately taken
trees.
off of the thing. It's just like, there are issues in your area.
There's 2 trees leaning on the power lines at the road from my house that haven't messed nothing up yet, but they're sitting there. They've been sitting there too.
Yeah,
Got
you
like
tell
a-
the power company, like call up, be like, hey, this is a problem. Could
Oh,
be
there's
a problem.
there's a
What's
there's a tree in our driveway that's leaning and it is rough and I'm waiting for it to go and take the power lines with it, because when we tried to call them to get help with it, they're like, yeah, no. And we're like, oh, okay. You have to wait for this to happen the hard way, because people, like, because the way that the power lines are with the trees, it would be so expensive to get somebody out here to cut it down. And it's just terrifying.
Why couldn't they just cut the trees?
They're supposed to.
I have no earthly idea.
Because I mean, it's a hazard for the trees to be close to.
I mean,
The
they've
line.
trimmed at the trees, but with the way this one is leaning, but its placement, they're not gonna touch it. So, but like the, sacrifice, the sacrificial lamb, the hoops, the hurdles, and everything it would take to get power temporarily like dropped long enough for us to get a tree company out there to get it cut down, and then all the expenses and hazards that come with that, we can't afford.
Why are y'all having to pay for it to begin with?
Should be the power company that has to pay for it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
They won't touch it. And so it's like,
I don't think the power company sees it as their problem until it actually is on the power line. Then they're like, oh, maybe we should deal with that in a week or so.
Yeah.
it's essentially what's probably going to end up happening unless I hit the lottery.
You and me both. I want to hit the lottery.
I want that, like, however, like that $5,000 a week for life. That's what I want.
Take one of those plugs, plug it into the wall, and plug her tablet into it.
No,
Yes.
can't make me.
I will whip you.
Oh.
Yeah.
There, and
Thank
I
you,
got
sweetie.
nervous. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Sorry, Ashley. Damn.
Welcome to the Weaver Chronicles, the podcast, as we talk while DM makes supper.
I don't think they can hear us, can they?
No, we're
They
on a big ride
can.
back right now.
Yeah, our screen is, but they can still hear us.
That
Oh.
one's not gonna work.
At least on Kick they can. I don't know about
There's a
everywhere
pink
else.
cord plugged into the other one that should be able to plug her tablet into. Is it? What charge is it at?
I'm kind of wondering if my husband's
Yeah, you
making
can use the
brownies.
break. Ooh.
Speaking of brownies, I'm gonna go get me something sweet.
I already got Amber.
Stop.
Run! Stop!
It's gonna make me blush.
Oh my god.
Like, oh my gosh. Girl, please.
They're gonna.
Gonna friggin' riz me up 2 sessions? Yeah. Gosh.
All sessions. It's okay. It's just me.
Oh gosh. What is
He's gonna use up all our time making dinner.
Probably.
Color in rainbow dots.
I hear you.
Man, I could be enslaving Pokemon right now. But no. I'm just kidding.
We got you a zebra cake.
Oh, got one of these, but I don't know if I made it.
Oh, and a nutty buddy. Man, you're living a life.
There. You got enough for the class?
I don't share. Sorry.
Thought I was in the friend book.
Actually, Lumi would share, but I'm not a Lumi.
Okay, I get that. What's happening?
Oh! Quit yelling at me! Hey! Yeah! I wonder if I could yell from the front door and y'all could hear me from this stream.
Do
Maybe.
it.
Mama's home. I don't want to. I don't want. She's probably in bed now. Hey!
Hey, goodbye.
You need to go over there and check on him, JC.
Too long of a walk.
Sounds like he's calling the dogs.
He is.
It
First I
ain't
thought it was like a
working.
little kid screaming.
But-
I was like, what?
It's funny because their dogs are probably at our back porch right now. If I had to
Don't
guess.
tell him to go home.
But they like hanging out up here.
I know, right? We have a big white dog that comes and hangs out at our house.
I love big dogs.
Me too. We'll never have a small dog.
Yeah, I could never.
Hey, sorry about this, guys.
Hey!
Welcome back.
Well, had to, not only prepare for our dinner, also had to feed the dogs.
We heard.
We are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Y'all hear them?
We
No,
heard
we
you
heard
not
you
down.
Screaming for him.
Let's go.
Screaming
Hey!
and whistling.
That's great content. But yeah, I'm boiling some water right now.
Why are you bullying it?
Because my woman is hungry and she requests me to bully. And what my woman wants,
right.
she gets.
That's right, Hunter. You do what you're told. Proud of you.
You don't have to say it like that. For those who don't know,
But you know it comes from the heart.
for those who don't know, my girlfriend got hurt today, so she is indisposed, and I have to take care of her. So we apologize for the long wait, but we're gonna try to get this back on the road here soon. Jay-Z, should tell them about the raid that's gonna happen tonight at 11, if I remember. Although we don't really have, doesn't look like we have anyone really in the chat. At least we know that Thursday is probably not a day to stream.
We've also been on BRB for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, there's that too.
Oh, yeah, Lane Stevens watching.
What's new? I'm just kidding.
Dang!
Steven
Steven,
was supposed to play with us.
I love Steven.
Steven will
I'll
just
be right
cast
back
Fireball
again.
the whole time. I love him. He is a national
Fireball.
treasure. He is my BB. But
I'll be right back.
The pencil broke and my sharpener's gone.
why are you using pencils?
Color
Pencils.
Oh! I don't have any coloring books. Oh well.
An odd,
Goodbye!
anime coloring book.
That's cute.
Got some weird stuff in it. I've been doing rainbow dots.
Ooh.
Uber! That's my sister yelling, just so y'all know.
I'd hope it wasn't Hunter. I'd have questions.
It's hard to tell from so far away.
She
My
sounds a lot
sister,
nicer calling the dogs in than when I call my 2 dogs in, because it's a lot
Oh.
more aggressive. Because Joey just likes to ignore.
my sister is a big dum dum. So the way she hurt her back was she decided to go out and try to feed the horses in the rain, and she has to track up a hill in the rain that's muddy. So she gets up there and she does what she needs to do. But on the way back, she realized that she was getting late for work, or she was going to be late for work. So she was
Maybe
trying to
abrupt.
hurry. And she slipped and she tripped and she hurt her back. And she already had a bad back to begin with.
She is going to the doctor, right?
Yeah, tomorrow morning. She is.
Okay. A bad back to begin with, being like previous injury, or like.
It's just it
Due
runs in the
to
family.
situation that's happening, and we cannot find Cooper and Louie, we're just going to end it here. We appreciate everyone who tuned in and watched. We apologize for the short ending, but we really appreciate it. And
What's the dog
apologize.
doing?
What the dog do?
Dog do.
Go
Now,
find your dog,
JC.
dog.
We're going to go find the dog.
JC,
So,
go tell the dog to get out your back porch.
I was about to say, dude, it's ruining everything.
Let me go
all right.
check.
We'll see y'all later.